Hey, good morning. Derek from Jerry and Waltz. Question we get quite a bit here is how do I know that my car needs an alignment? Um, there's a few questions we would ask you first of all. Driving down the road, does it pull one direction or the other? Are you getting some unusual tire wear? Did you hit a pothole? Did you smack a curb hard enough that maybe it knocked the steering wheel out of your hand? Or did you just get new tires? So those are all some questions we like to ask because they all have a little bit to do with whether or not we think you need an alignment. It's a good idea to get an alignment done anytime any of those occasions happen. New tires, hit a pothole, curb, steering wheel pulls one direction out of your hand. Steering wheel pull in one direction out of your hand is a little different than a actual a drift or a pull. You're driving down the road and you let go of the steering wheel, it's going to slowly drift to the right. That's normal because you actually got a road crown which takes care of when it rains. When it rains, the rain has to slope off the road a little bit and into the curb and the gutters, and so that's normal. You driving down the road, you take your hand off the steering wheel, it's naturally going to drift a little bit to the right. Now, does it jerk the steering wheel out of your hand to the right? That's different. So we need to determine if it's a pull or a drift. That'd be if the steering wheel is coming out of your hand. If you just got new tires and the place you got the new tires says, hey, you had some really uneven tire wear, you should have this alignment checked. Generally, they're going to tell you need to have your alignment checked because of warranty reasons for the tires. If they're going to warranty those tires for you at all, they want to make sure that the front end of your car is all straight and there's no loose components that could prematurely wear the tires. Because why would they want to warranty the tires for you if there's something wrong with the car? So you come see us after you get the tires. We align it, make sure it goes down the road straight. Every couple years, we should have that checked. Now, another thing is I'm talking about hitting a pothole. You're driving to work and you hit a pothole. We've got some here in town, just a few. If you bump into it, no big deal, but if you hit it hard enough or you bump over a curb when you're going through a parking lot hard enough that you actually get the steering wheel jolted out of your hand, or if you're driving down the road straight and you notice all of a sudden the steering wheel is not centered exactly. You can look at the steering wheel and there's little bars in the middle, and is everything labeled straight now or is it cocked sideways a little bit? Well, if you're going down the road straight and your steering wheel is crooked a little bit, you might have knocked something out of whack. There's a lot of adjustable items up front that we can maybe bring that back into adjustment, not have to replace anything. If you hit something hard enough to where the steering wheel is really out of whack, the car's pulling, making funny noises, probably not going to be able to make adjustments, but there are replaceable parts up there, we can fix it. Any of those things that we can do to align the car is going to save you tires. So, quick bit, people talk about how do I know my tires are wearing prematurely. When you park at home next time, pull up the parking lot or your driveway, turn your steering wheel all the way one direction, and then turn the car off. So when you get out, you're able to walk up front and you're able to take a look at your tires and see if one edge on the inside, usually it's the inside edge people don't see that is worn, because when you get out, you're looking at the outside of the tires, they look fine. But if the inside edges are worn on one side and not the other, it might be an alignment issue. Remember, whenever you back out of the driveway the next morning to straighten your steering wheel up, by the way. If you have even wear on both sides on the inside or the outside, or both front tires are worn evenly but odd, like the inside edges are worn on both of them the same, generally that's because somebody didn't have more frequent tire rotates. They say rotate your tires every so often. Well, it kind of depends on what kind of driving you do, what kind of car it is. Some cars you can't rotate because the tires are directional, but if you can rotate those tires as recommended by the tire manufacturer or the vehicle manufacturer. So if you don't rotate your tires but about every 20,000 miles, you're going to get some weird tire wear. That's normal. But if you rotate them like you're supposed to, if you're coming in for an oil change and we're checking your car out and we say, hey, we should rotate these tires, they're starting to wear. Let's take those tires, put them on the back. Now the front tires are going to start wearing again. It'll be a cycle. Every 5,000 miles we rotate your tires, we'll get 30, 40,000 miles out of your tires. Customer comes in and says, I need an alignment. My tires are worn. Well, I look at them. They're both evenly worn, strange on the front. When's the last time you had a tire rotate, I'll ask. Oh, it's been probably 20,000 miles. Okay. I'll check your alignment for you, but I'm pretty sure the alignment's not the issue. The issue is that nobody rotated your tires for you. So See what I mean by it's not a real easy question. Somebody says, how do I know my car needs an alignment? A lot of questions we're going to ask to see. So you got any questions, come on down. We'll help you out and we'll check it out. Maybe it does need aligned, maybe it doesn't. But with an alignment, you're certainly going to like driving your car again, because if it's not going down the road straight, it's not fun to drive. It's a lot more fun whenever she's going down the road straight. Thanks. Have a great morning.